Welcome back. You're watching the breaking news show right here on CNN News 18. We're now taking you to an update on the story around K Kavitha, the ARS leader and former Chief Minister of the state of Telangana, KCR's daughter. The Delhi court reserving an order on the bail plea filed by K Kavitha. This is, of course, in the liquor excise policy case. Remember, the allegation against her is that she was a leader within the South Lobby, a group of business people who were involved in laundering money to the Aam Aadmi Party government that it then used for electoral efforts. Now, it's important to point out here that she's entirely denied these allegations. We'll go over to our legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar, to understand more. Remember, she was taken into custody after a day-long raid and a search at her Hyderabad residence by the ED back in March. Let's go back to Ananya for more context here. Ananya, tell our audiences, we know that she was arguing that she wanted to be released on bail because her young son had exams and she wanted to look after him. Just tell us about the timeline going forward in terms of what the court is going to decide, when it's going to decide it by, etc.
Well, definitely, first of all, the court has now reserved its order on, in fact, the interim bail plea filed by K Kavitha in this particular case. And, in fact, the orders will be pronounced on Monday is what Special CBI Judge Kaveri Babaja had to say. Not only this, Mr. Singhi, Dr. Abhishek Manu Singh was appearing for K Kavitha, argued that she is a woman and
Ananya, I'm sorry, we'll just come back to you in a second. K Kavitha's lawyer is speaking about what was said in court. Take a look.
The twin condition of Section 45 in Prevention of Money Laundering Act does not apply on women. There is an exception under the law. And right now, in any case, we have not argued the regular bail. We have argued the interim bail. So twin condition does not even matter today.
So on which ground the interim bill has been sought by K Kavitha, sir?
There are certain family issues on which interim bail is sought. The minor children examination is going on. So that is what is one of the major ground, and there are other grounds also. Thank you so much.
सर लगातार जो ईडी है विरोध कर रही थी अंतरिम जमानत का, जिसमें कि जो उनके बेटे की एग्जाम को लेकर भी कहा गया, उसमें भी जो है उनकी तरफ से
See, the enforcement directorate or any other agency, it's their work. So everybody is doing their work. If they are opposing, it's okay. But we have argued at length, and the order is reserved.
आपकी तरफ से क्या कुछ दलील के 2 पॉइंट्स बता दीजिए सर.
See, अब बच्चे का एग्जाम चल रहा है, बच्चा माइनर है अभी, इज इन ट्रॉमा, तो इसलिए हम चाह रहे थे कि माँ को बेल मिले थोड़े दिनों के लिए और बच्चे का एग्जाम खत्म होने तक इंटरिम बेल दी जाए. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go back to our colleague Ananya now. Ananya, we can see the lawyer referring to the fact that getting bail under PMLA is very hard because there are twin conditions involved. Essentially, the judge needs to believe that prima facie the victim, the person who is being lodged under PMLA, they are innocent. Can you just tell our audiences a little bit more about this exception that the lawyer is talking about, the exception to the rule here?
So definitely, under Section 45, in fact, under the PMLA scheme, women are exempted from this particular twin condition. And very clearly and categorically, this is the ground that is the major one that's been raised by K Kavitha in this particular regard. But at the time of interim bail, interim bail does not, suffice for the Section 45 because Section 45 is for, in fact, a regular bail to be granted. However, first relief that they are seeking is with regards to interim bail for, her children. Her son's, in fact, exams, and that's exactly why they are seeking for this particular relief. In fact, over Section 45, Mr. Zoeb Hussain, appearing for the Enforcement Directorate, opposed the submission that Section 45 does not apply to the women. He said that it is for the ordinary women. She's a politician. She's a public figure, and and one of the key bribe givers in this particular case, and that's exactly why Section 45 does apply to Ms. K Kavitha in this particular case. However, the court has now reserved its order, which will be pronounced on Monday. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what happens next, and whether or not K Kavitha will be the second leader, second politician, in fact, to come out of jail after Sanjay Singh in this particular case.
Right, 16 people in total have been arrested in connection with this case. As Ananya just told us, Sanjay Singh, released on bail just a few days ago, was seen as a huge victory for the Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, right now we're going to take